Hi guys, my name is Diane Hendricks. I am an entrepreneur and a soon-to-be mom, and I'm documenting my journey to relaunching my business, Unipakz LLC. I recently launched the business in 2019. In 2019, let's see, I'm 23 now. 2019 was what, 3 years ago? So I was about 20 years old when I first launched that business. And to be honest, I did not know much about business. I just know I had a passion for this product due to a travel experience that I had. So my business, Unipakz LLC, is mostly retail. We sell backpacks from Ghana, as well as handbags, as well as jewelry, and other accessory items that you can purchase. So right now I'm working on different inventory, different products that I'm thinking about launching into the brand, different products that I plan on selling as well. So I was really having a problem because when I launched in 2019, I legit just launched. I was so excited that I had this idea and I was able to live out this idea that I just put all my products out there. I really didn't have a plan. I didn't know who my ideal customer was. I didn't really know how to market to my ideal customer if I even had one. So I really thought about it, and currently right now I am in school. I'm a student at Central State University, and I study business administration with a concentration in entrepreneurship. So I decided and told myself what better way to learn than to actually do it and to actually apply it. Not only apply it to helping other entrepreneurs, but to help myself as well. Not, because that's the best way to promote yourself, or the best thing to have on your resume. Not only can you help other people become successful, but you are successful yourself. I think that's the number one thing, because a lot of people cannot trust you, or they don't feel confident in your knowledge if you haven't used it for yourself. So I feel like this would be a great journey for me, and I want to document it. So as well as, to show what I've been through, what's my process, what problems did I run across. As I said before, my first problem was I feel like I really didn't market at all. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just built with excitement and energy and ready to, do whatever was needed, which throughout the years since 2019, I have met wonderful people. I have had wonderful experiences. Mostly my experiences with customers were, I used to sell at vendor events during homecomings, and that was amazing. Definitely learned a lot, learned about pricing, learned about how to set up a table, what would make your product stand out in a crowd. Because if anybody has been to HBCU homecoming and you've been to like the vendor section, it's popping, it's so much stuff that you want to buy. Everybody has great products, so you have to really know how to stand out and be unique. So I definitely learned that. I learned and built a trust in my products, knowing that it's people out there that love it, people out there that will support it and would definitely love to see more and will purchase more from my company. So I definitely was like, okay, I'm onto something, but I just need to know how to build it, how to create it, how to mold it. So that's what I'm currently doing. So throughout the years as well, I've been watching plenty of YouTube videos, plenty of speeches, plenty of influencers, plenty of YouTubers that are entrepreneurs, and learning like what their process is and what are some things that they did. Excuse me if you do hear some background noise. I'm kind of right next to a window. I don't know if you guys can see. So if you do hear some outside noise, that's why. So one thing that I've learned, and one thing that became a common theme or common thread was, they all had marketing plans. So I was like, wow, okay, of course I took a marketing course. Of course I know about the 4 Ps and all the basics, but I'm not a marketing major, so I don't know much in depth, but I do know the basics. So I'm like, okay, Diane, you have some knowledge, you know what to expect, you know how to figure out your target market. It's time to apply. So that's currently what I'm doing right now. I'm working on my marketing plan. So when I first started my marketing plan, I just wrote down what are my ideas. Because when I think of marketing, I think of promotion. I like to keep things simple, because if I think too much in depth, then my mind goes all over the place and I don't get anything done. So my first thing was to simplify marketing. To me, in my mind, when I hear marketing, it can go so many different avenues, so many different ways. So I'm like, okay, I need to simplify it. Promotion, okay, boom, promote, got you. So how I plan on promoting my product and my brand, my company, is of course through Instagram, the page that I have currently. Website development, I had a website before, but I wasn't active on it and I didn't keep it, so I definitely want to bring that back. Definitely Facebook. I have a Facebook page, but it's not even as developed as my Instagram page. So I definitely need to develop that. An email list that was far from my mind when I first started. So I would be starting from ground zero in terms of the email list, but that's okay. I'm excited for that process. A funnel page, which is something that's very exciting, something that's very new. As well as my boyfriend, he's a professional photographer and an entrepreneur as well. So he's hip to all this. He's a marketing genius. He knows how to do all this stuff. So, I want to get to his level eventually one day. Don't tell him, you guys. Don't tell him that. But he hit me onto the funnel page and things like that. And next is Twitter. The reason why I'm utilizing all three of these Instagram or social media platforms is because of my age demographic. For me, my age demographic is roughly from the 25-year-old to roughly like 45, if I had to be very specific. Now, in reality, it's welcome to anybody, but ideally, that's my ideal age demographic. So with that being said, a lot of your 20-year-old to 30-year-olds use Instagram. Now, my mom, for example, she's closer to 45. She uses Twitter, surprisingly. Okay, I don't even use Twitter personally, but if that's what's going to reach my audience, then you got to do what you got to do. So, okay, then I have to hit up Twitter. And then I have aunts, other older people in my family that use Facebook. So, you have to use Facebook. Website is definitely important just to look professional and just for it to be easy for your consumers to purchase your products. So, with that being said, I am working on that. And then I found this wonderful one-page marketing. If you Google one-page marketing plan, it's an easy PDF that you can download. It's for free, and it gives you some guidelines of what you should write down, what you should have in mind when you're creating your marketing plan. So that's what I'm currently using. I'll see if I can show you guys. So this is the one-page marketing plan. So you guys see you have your before, where they're prospects, your during, where they're leads, and your after, where they're official customers. So not only do you want to get them to purchase, but you want to create them as loyal customers as well, to have them returning and coming back and buying your products. So don't worry, I would definitely leave a link down below to this PDF. Very simple, very easy. You won't feel overwhelmed, which is very important, especially when you're an entrepreneur and you're starting everything yourself. If you have a team and other things of that nature, more people, it's easier to go more in depth. But when you're by yourself, you want to be very careful not to overwhelm yourself and, and get stressed out before you even get anywhere. So I like things simplified, things easy, but you're still getting the job done. As they say, work smarter, not harder. It's true. Very, very true. Okay, so first, I'm on the first step right now, which is my targeted market. I went down the different lists of everything, such as the gender, income, location, behavior, the lifestyle of your target market. And last but not least, I'm on the values, but I'm almost done with that. Excuse me. So next, I will be onto my message to my target market. What do you want them to say? How do you want them to feel when they come across your page? Basically, what's your vibe? What's your style? What are you saying? What are you giving? Are you giving life? Are you giving empowerment? Are you giving sad? You don't want to give sadness, but you'll be surprised. But what's the vibe that you're giving, basically? And there's different steps on this PDF, so feel free to check that out and look at that. So I'm working on that, guys. I actually have a call that I need to hop on really fast. So I'll be right back.